What's up, everybody? I'm John.
I'm Isaac.
And we are Cars and Cameras. It is springtime, so it's time to bring the hogs back out. And when I say hogs, I mean classic Honda Trail 70s. We love these things so much because they're basically street legal mini bikes. They're tiny, they're road legal, they're nimble, and it doesn't take a whole lot of horsepower to go fast. Well, last year, Ike basically destroyed his original 72cc engine. You put a Chinese 110cc head on the original jug and rest of the engine, and it like bumped up the compression, and the thing performed really well.
Yeah.
But then he rode it like 60 miles and like ruined it.
I don't think they were meant to do 52 miles per hour for like 30 to 45 minutes with no rest.
Not on 10-inch tires, not with this gearing, and not an oil cooler.
No one told me not to.
Right when we pulled in the driveway, the thing cut off and you just couldn't get it started.
Hadn't been able to get it started since.
Yeah. So today we're installing a whole slew of brand new parts on Ike's old bike, including a 125cc semi-automatic engine, and we're going to update it from 6-volt to 12-volt charging system. All these parts are from tboltusa.com. You can find links to T-Bolt USA's website in the description of this video. Let's get to it, man.
I'm excited. First things first, we are going to take this engine and we're going to paint it silver. We're also going to age the paint because I like the rustic patina. I want it to look aged, so we are going to paint it. Then we're going to scuff it down and we're going to throw some satin clear on it to
just to keep the old school look.
Yeah. So we just need to scuff it up for the paint to stick. That's all.
Yeah, that's why we're scuffing. I'll go ahead and shoot this dude. Yeah, on the cap, it really is looking weird.
It could be too cold. We kind of like that.
Yeah, me too. It looks staged. They only had gloss high heat clear coat, so that's what we're gonna use.
We can probably scuff the gloss with that,
and it'll dull it.
And it'll dull it.
For sure.
So I'll give it a shot. That does look old.
Yeah. Wow,
Ooh,
dude.
I'm liking that.
Yeah, me too. So while Ike is aging his engine like a fine wine, I'm gonna start disassembly. We're gonna reuse this exhaust. I bought this exhaust. It's not original, but it's original style. And they have like a stock replacement, and they have a stock replacement looking that's actually like better flow. Don't remember which one this is. Plug the fuel filter. I nicked his paint. No, I didn't. I didn't actually. Just the punch like touched it. It's fine, dude.
Okay.
If I actually nicked it, I would have told you. Did you know that you only have one bolt in the kickstand?
Really?
Yeah, dude. One bolt.
Wow, that's interesting.
Oh, it's totally fine. You have this brake lever keeping it as a backup anyway.
Go out and clear the engine. Paint was still a little wet, but it'll just add to the look. It's gonna be a little hard for the paint to dry out here, as cold as it is. I feel kind of bad taking this old engine off.
Taking the whole gal off, huh?
But it'll give me an opportunity to take it apart and find out what's wrong with it.
That's true.
And maybe do a full rebuild on it.
Yes. Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah,
You gotta kind of wiggle it. There you go. That's it.
Sweet.
How's that gas smell?
Not spectacular, but not terrible.
Not terrible, but yeah, it ain't great.
The tank's in good condition too.
I have some battery acid in there.
I sure do. You can see all that trash building up right there. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right there. We're testing how good your fuel filter is, man.
Alright. I think I'm ready to go in with an engine.
Jack it up.
Watch my fingers. Hold it.
You did.
I don't have a washer on this side, so. Oh goodness. Very nice. So I'm changing the sprocket on the engine because it's only a 15 tooth sprocket and I'm going with a 17 tooth, so I'll get more miles per hour. Oh,
Oh, is it different, dude?
it's different. Cool. Wow, you're doing pretty good. You're right there. Like I told you, it's proven. You are the man.
Proven.
You are the man. Oh,
what's up.
man.
Good morning, everybody. It's the start of another day. We need to mount the exhaust. We have wiring to do. Fuel tank needs to go in. Still a good amount of stuff to do, but we're hoping by after lunch we'll have this thing ready to go for a ride. I did get some more truck parts in the mail, and I ordered a bed kit. That kind of hurt, but I had to do it. I ordered a short bed, step side, complete bed kit. So gonna see how that fits and works out when it comes in. I did purchase that front piece of the body there that the grill mounts in front of, and it's just sitting there, not bolted up, but we're making progress. Ike bought this aftermarket exhaust about a year ago. It's a factory reproduction, except I believe it's supposed to be better flowing than a factory muffler, but we're having some fitment issues. So we're gonna cut behind this guard here and extend it by like an inch or so we can get that factory bolt hole. We can't re-drill and we can't cut that off and reposition it because there's an indentation for the shock to mount to. So gonna have to cut and extend right there. The exhaust is bolted up, welded up, threw some paint on it, and touched up paint in other areas. That's ready to go. We printed off some wiring diagrams from the T-Bolt USA Tech database.
Wiring is my worst
Area.
area of expertise.
Gotcha.
You know, electrical, it's not my thing.
I hear you.
But we're going to get it, man.
Yeah, I mean, we got it down on my bike.
As all your wires are hanging out.
Yeah. So while Ike keeps working on the wiring, I'm going to install the intake manifold and carburetor. Alright, dude.
Yeah.
You got a carburetor and an intake manifold.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Something like that, and that'll pop out and kick a Rooney. Bam. So I just installed a couple goodies on my bike. I installed the new T-Bolt USA shift lever and the new Kickstarter. This thing definitely feels beefier than the one that came off of it, just because it pivots down low rather than up top. That might be a personal preference, but I really like it a lot better already. Ike's done with the wiring over here. We installed the new CDI, the coil, the voltage regulator, and everything else. And now the fuel tank's going back in.
Yes, sir.
And we're getting close. So these fuel tanks have like a normal and a reserve line on them from the factory. So like when you run out of fuel on normal, you just turn the petcock and you get a little bit more range so you can get some gas. And T-Bolt USA actually included this dual petcock. I actually have one installed on my bike and I like it, but Ike is just blocking off the regular and he's just running the reserve. So you just gotta keep track of that fuel tank, dude, that fuel level.
Yeah.
And also, while Ike was fiddling with the wiring, I installed the shorter oil lines. Looks way better, cleaned it way up. It's probably supposed to go on Ike's bike, but I stole the foam air intake. I figure Ike can use the old style, the more restrictive style.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry, dude.
It's all right.
Yeah. And one more thing, all my problems with this bike are pretty much fixed. The other day, Ike and I threw a new CDI at it.
I think that's what was wrong with it.
The CDI? Yeah.
But there were two problems. Because after we got the CDI fixed, the other problem came up, that spark plug.
Yeah. We replaced the spark plug, which was bad. We replaced the coil. And Go Power Sports sent me a 24mm Mikuni flat slide carburetor, and that thing goes. When Ike's bike is done here, we're also going to compare the 140 versus the 125 semi-auto. I got full manual kickstart. Ike has kickstart semi-automatic. It'll be interesting to compare fuel mileage, drivability, acceleration, top speed, and stuff like that. But I think today we're just going to get his running. So I just put some gas in Ike's bike, and we're going to try to fire it up. We're having some kind of issue with the headlight. We can't get power to it for some reason, but we think we may need the bike to be running in order for the headlight to work. So we're going to try to fire it up, see how it runs, see if the headlight works. Hey, there it is, man. We have headlight. Okay.
That headlight's off. Damn, where's that smoke coming? Oh, okay. Woo! I got scared there for a second.
What was that? Oh.
Headlight fell out.
Ooh, it's blowing smoke right now, but it's only because the last engine caked the exhaust in oil. We are getting along pretty well here, just buttoning up the bike. I have the chain on, it's tensioned. Ike's been working on the headlight, and he has a pretty clever solution to convert it to 12 volt.
You may show it first?
Yeah, dude.
All right. What I've got is, the keys on. There we go. That's pretty bright.
Yeah, and that's an LED.
That's LED brake light. And what I've done is I went out and I found a universal double contact socket. It's a Dorman product, part number 85802. And what it is this piece minus the bulb. I cut the bulb out.
Because it was burned up, right?
Yeah, it was burned up. It burned up today, in fact.
Yeah.
So I just cut it, took the grinder and cut the back piece off, and then I ovaled it out a little bit where these little pieces right here will lock into place. Thank you, Leroy. So you just put it in, bada boom, bada bing.
And now it's 12 volt.
It. 12 volt. You just wire this up, put the headlight back together, and it's good to go.
Yep. I'm blind. No, it is super bright though.
It's not super bright?
No, it is. One kick. All right. How's it running?
A little cold nature. I'm going to take it down the road.
Okay.
And check out the speed.
Sounds good.
I'm not going to go crazy because
he's actually moving pretty good. How's it doing?
Keep it idle. It's a little bit on the lean side, dude.
Lean, okay. Well, we can adjust the carburetor. That's no problem. Sweet.
That's where the hiccuping is coming from.
A little lean, okay.
All right, dude, I want to check something out.
What's that? Will it do a burnout? Yeah, I don't know about all that, dude. But it'll do a burnout. Sweet.
Alright, dude. Little tweaking.
It'll be perfect.
It'll be good.
So I just rode it, and it's actually pretty quick. It doesn't perform like a 140, but I mean, it's still very peppy. It's like miles ahead of a factory 72cc engine.
And I believe it's a little lean, so if we richen it up,
yep,
it's going to perform great.
Perform better, yeah, exactly.
I'd like to try some different exhaust with it, possibly, later on.
The faux patina on the engine, I think, turned out great. I think it fits right in with the rest of the bike. I think we definitely maintained that awesome look that Ike's bike has. We got to thank tboltusa.com for all of these parts we use today. You can find a link in the description of this video. Check them out if you have a Honda CT70 or any other vintage trail bike or a pit bike or anything like that. The parts were awesome, and their online tech database is extremely helpful as well. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews in between videos.
Check me out at Isaac, it'll be fine.
Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you want more CT70 or just mini trail videos like this, and subscribe to Cars and Cameras for more content like this. Help support the channel by picking up some stickers, a hat, t-shirt, or stickers. I said stickers twice, oh well, at cars-cameras.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.